Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Get your green gear 25% off. Promo code Jericho1. Let me get the temp right in here. Jericho1, all caps, the number one. Also, just emailed my man Max at Teespring, and we are that much closer to getting the Alpha Male in Training line coming out, inspired by my mom and my son. Speaking of my son, there were a couple soldiers walking through our neighborhood, which is weird because we're nowhere near a military installation. I mean, there's a couple in Monterey, but that's like 20 miles away. I've never seen them walking through our neighborhood before, but I wish my son was here because he would have loved that. Also, my son, my wife took my kids. She took my daughter to her surf camp. Her and my son were going to go walk on the beach, and she brought his wetsuit so he could get in the water. What kid can go to the beach without getting in the water? I don't know how it is where you are, if you live in Florida or something like that, but here on the central coast of California, that water is cold as shit. I don't care if it's 150 degrees outside, that water is a steady 52. Cold as shit'll make your nuts go up somewhere around here. So, of course, being that my kids go to the beach so much and my wife is smart, she keeps a change of clothes and towels and shit like that. Here's a little nugget for you. If you go to the beach, you want to get the sand off of you, bring baby powder. I don't know how it works, but the sand falls right off. Anyway, so my wife calls me and she says, "Have you seen the backpacks in the back of my van?" And I said, "No." She said, "Well, look in the house. They're this color, whatever. They're not there." So then I remember the other day, my neighbor across the street, shout out to John and Marlene. He's a Navy vet. That's why he's so cool. Anyway, she called me and said, "Hey, the back door to your van is open. It's been open for about a half an hour." So I'm like, what the fuck? So I close it. And then I think that's why the backpacks are missing, because some piece of shit walked by and took them out of my wife's van. Obviously, 2 kids' backpacks. No adults are going to have unicorn backpacks with a fucking unicorn on it. And some piece of shit stole it. So now my son is sitting there cold with no clothes to change into. And my daughter will be the same when she's done with her surf class, getting out of that 55-degree fucking water. Once again, people have proven to me that we are a scourge on the earth. The worst parasite this planet has ever seen. I hope the people who took my kids' clothes and their backpack get poison oak in their asshole. If you're a man, I hope somebody kicks you so hard in your nuts that you don't even want them anymore. If you're a woman who did it, I hope somebody pulls your left tit off. You're a piece of shit, and I fucking hate you. Because now my kids are sitting there cold and shivering because you wanted to take something. Are there any good people left? How about you close the door? Not steal the shit out of our car. But Jericho, it was open. I don't give a shit. My kids are cold because somebody's a piece of shit. Anyway, on to the next one. Rush Limbaugh died. That sucks. I remember as a kid, they started playing it on the local TV here, and I was like, man, who the hell is this mad dude saying all this crazy shit? Now that I'm older, I understand. He was right. That sucks that he's dead. R.I.P. Rush Limbaugh. Shout out to Bob on YouTube. He had a very good point. He said, "Biden, why don't you take the troops who are surrounding you and protecting you from the people that you should not fear unless you did us dirty? Why don't you send them to Texas? Because Texas is dealing with some shit. There's a little bit of snow on the ground. They're having a little ice problem. Don't worry. We can always depend on the wind power." What's that? Oh, the blades and those big old things are frozen. Somebody sent me a picture of some dude up there on this. I don't know if he was hanging from a helicopter or what. But they're sitting there trying to de-ice the blades on these wind turbines. But if there's no wind, but how do you store? Yeah. Anyway, why don't you send those people some damn help? Let those troops go from around your punk ass. What are you scared of? Thanks, Bob. And since it's February, happy Black History Month. I think it's so stupid when people write BHM or HBD. Just say happy birthday. Anyway, it is February, so the hits keep on coming. Shout out to my man Biz. Also, he's from Oakland, so he gave me a little bit of real insight into the goings on in Oakland. So today, guys, put on your happy face. If you're on your way home from work, stop and get some bubbly because you're about to celebrate. So finally, Oakland named a street after Dr. Get it right, Dr. Huey P. Newton. Now, in case you don't know who this is, I will tell you because I'm black and it's my month. I'll tell you. So Huey P. Newton was one of the founding members of the Black Panther Party. And when they got started, they were doing good things for the community. After school programs, they were feeding kids, they were educating kids, they were protecting their neighborhood. They had righteous beginnings. Then they start getting into shit with the FBI, guns, whatever. Fast forward, Dr. Huey P. Newton gets his doctorate from UCSC. That's University of California, Santa Cruz, man. Whoa, dude. They make two things in Santa Cruz, surfers and hippies. Santa Cruz is at the center. If California had a taint, San Francisco is a taint. San Francisco is a skin bridge from the back of your nuts. Okay, that's what San Francisco is. But the center of the butthole, the sphincter, if you will, is Santa Cruz. That's where they make pink-haired, deep V-neck, no! Granola-headed dirt fuckers. That's where they come from. That's the factory where they're pressing them out. Ching, ching, ching. That's where they come from. All right? That's where he got his doctorate. Hold on, guys. Wait. You haven't heard the best part. The best part is he got his doctorate. Now, hold on before I get to it. To have doctor in front of your name, that's a level of prestige. You did something. You went to, forget higher learning, you did higher learning. Whether it's an MD or philosophy, whatever. That title is important. That title means something. Huey P. Newton got his doctorate in consciousness. That is so stupid that I'm about to lose consciousness. But he got his doctorate in consciousness. What the fuck does that mean? How do you know that you're conscious enough to get a PhD behind your name and a DR in front of it? Do you just feel it? Does it put butterflies in your stomach? Or are you like, dude, I feel conscious. Oh, see? Those are the soldiers I was telling you about. Walking around my neighborhood. That's weird. I hope you saw it. I'm not going to look back at the footage. But he got his doctorate in consciousness. What the fuck does that mean? That's like these fools that get a degree in global studies. I know somebody, I looked them in the face and said, what did you just graduate with a degree in? Global studies. This is the verbatim. What does that mean? I don't know. End quote. That's what did you get? What does that mean? I don't know. A PhD. What does a professor look like in this class? I bet you there's a salt and pepper colored ponytail involved, a Hawaiian shirt, and a Subaru fucking wagon. I guarantee it. And go ahead and throw a pair of Birkenstocks on top of that pile. How in the fuck? Consciousness? How do you know you're conscious enough to get your PhD? That is so fucking stupid. Anyway, it gets stupider because like I always say, guys, California will not be out stupideded. So now when you go to Oakland, you can drive down Dr. Huey P. Newton Way. Well, Jericho, why are you piling on Dr. Huey P. Newton? I'll tell you, Americans. I'm piling on his ass because they didn't name it David Underwood Way. Well, who the fuck is David Underwood? Of course you don't know who that is. The perpetrator was the wrong color. Of course you don't. His demise was carried out by Antifa. David Underwood was that officer killed, that security guard killed at the federal building last summer. Remember him? Remember that summer of fun that they seem to forget about and don't want to talk about? Okay, well, they didn't name it David Underwood Way. All right, fine. Maybe they were going to name it Officer John Fry. What the fuck is that? Officer John Fry was a police officer that Huey P. Newton killed. Wait a minute. Wait. They named that street after the murderer before the victim. This must be California, because I don't think that would make sense anywhere else on this planet. Yes, they did. And Huey P. Newton, like I said, they had a good origin story with the Black Panthers. Toward the latter part of his life, it wasn't like that. He was into drugs. He was actually killed by drug dealers in 1989. In 91, the guy was convicted. He got like 32 years. He said that he killed Huey P. Newton to get stripes with the Black Gorilla family. But he was on dope. And from my sources on the streets, he was high when he died. So wait, you're a murderous crackhead, and they name a street after you in Oakland during Black History Month. Do you not see what a joke Black History Month is? When are you going to start naming these streets after black folks who've actually done something? Is there a Ben Carson Way? Allen West Way? Thomas Sowell Avenue? Anybody? Larry Elder Boulevard? Anybody? Nothing? Shit. All right. Well, maybe they're still working on it. Right? Maybe they're going to wake up and say, these are the black folks we should be highlighting. Not the fucking, if the bottom of the barrel had a bottom, that's where these people are. Not the scourge of our society. Not the turds. These turds should never float to the top of the punch bowl, but they do constantly. And people like the ones I just named get nothing. So just remember, next time you're in Oakland and you want to take a drive, go down Dr. Huey P. Newton Way. And know that if you're a murderous crackhead, you too can someday have a street named after you. I bet you Marion Barry's sitting there like, shit, where's my street? Somebody's probably going to put in the comment section, Jericho. He does have a street because he was a crackhead. He didn't kill anybody. But he was the mayor of D.C. and got busted with a fucking hooker and some crack rocks. So it's only a matter of time until he gets a boulevard named after him. They even named, there used to be Broadway in a city near here called Seaside. It's been Broadway forever. Nope. Not after Obama got elected. They changed it to Obama Way. Man, I wish I had one of them cricket sound effects, because that's what I play right there. Obama Way. Anyway, enough of this bad news, guys. Let's end on a good note. Matter of fact, let's end on a fucking hilarious note. So I got this from OfficerTatum.com. Shout out to my man B. Tatum. We've been texting back and forth. I'm hoping to get back on his live stream on Thursdays. Also, shout out to his lovely wife, Corinne, who pretty soon is going to be pushing out that baby. Let's go. So yeah, apparently 30 Taliban members, they were holding some kind of bomb-making seminar, some kind of fucking IED workshop, and things didn't go wrong. Somebody touched the wires. Anyway, they got blown up, and 30 of those pieces of shit got killed. This is the part where you play that song Celebration by Kool and the Gang. Look at it this way, guys. At least you get your 72 virgins, right? Man, who the hell would want 72 people that don't know what the fuck they're doing in the bedroom? That shit is dumb. Oh, so instead of one that don't know shit, you're going to give me 72 that don't know shit. Man, anyway, I'm glad those people were vaporized and blown into pieces. Now you know how some of our soldiers felt. Good for them. I hope whoever put that together, you put together 1 million more, so 1 million more you pieces of shit can go get your 72. Oh, it hurts. Man, people suck. Anyway, you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone, link in the description box. Utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.